Yo! Hey everyone, this is another perspective and purpose, or purpose and perspective, and this one's a little bit special. So right now I am obviously in the vehicle, and if you can see on my back window and around, we have experienced a decent sized storm where the first day or so was a little bit of frozen rain, and then it came a little bit of snow, and so we are experiencing a series of days away from school. Some schools have gone back virtual, some have not. Tomorrow, children will be going back, some aren't. So it's just all over the place. But the purpose of this video is that I want to share a thought with you. And if this resonates with you, like, let's talk about it. But I believe what I'm about to share with you, all of us have experienced being on one side of the coin or the other, and this is what it is. All right, let's say you're me, right? You are stuck in traffic. It is moving at a snail's pace. You see something going on in the horizon, like you see that there's some activity. You see emergency lights. Again, be respectful of our emergency workers, firefighters, police officers, those individuals, but be respectful. But you know something's happening in the distance, but you know that your lane is the one that's not impeded, right? All right, now, as both of you are moving forward, both lanes are moving forward, you know that the people on the right are going to be held up and need to merge over. So here's my issue as I'm driving. I've waited in this line just as long, if not longer, than the person in front of me and behind me. But I know you, which is the person trying to get over and cut in front of me, haven't spent as much time as I had in this space, right? Again, that's my perspective. Now, if I were to flip to the other side, I could say like, hey, you know what? There's something going on. I know I cannot get past what's happening right now, and we all have to merge. And so my hope is someone would be gracious enough to let me over, right? Or I could have the mindset of, you know what? I'm just going to move my car so close to their car that they don't have any choice but to let me over. That could be a thought going through somebody's head. Now, I'm gonna flip back over to myself. If I'm the individual whose lane is moving and you inch closer to my car, instinctively, what I'm going to do is to get as close as I can to the person in front of me so that you don't smush yourself in between two cars and then try to like cheat the system, right? Because you want to get a leg up. And again, that's my perspective as being someone who has sat and inched and worked through a line. Now, what does all this have to do with anything? I think we all have a destination. We're all trying to go somewhere. We all have left someplace. But that's the thing about life, man. Like when we have goals, sometimes we want our goals to supersede somebody else's goals because we feel our goals are more important. And that you should jump on the bandwagon for my thinking because I believe it is more important and has more value than whatever you got going on, right? That's one perspective. The other perspective is this: hey, please let me over, because you know what? Our goals may align, and how about we just try to do the thing together and be in the same lane, right? Now, globally speaking, I believe we miss a grand opportunity to have deep conversations and really align ourselves together to continue to move forward. I've been in situations where I have been tasked with a project or an initiative, and in the process of working through that, the mindset may have changed, or the goalpost has moved, and so then I will have stopped, would have pivoted, because that's what I'm supposed to do. But then where I become to get frustrated is when you merge over thinking that what you're doing is an original idea, when again, We're just trying to move forward. Right? We can do this. But don't try to cut into my lane thinking that you have an original idea when really you just dusted off a thought. Like that's the rub. And so as I'm sitting in the snow, inching my way, try to get back home, I just want everybody to just be cognizant that whatever you have going on can cross with someone else and then thus make that idea, that work, that much better. The adverse creates frustration, a lot of anxiety. It could build some animosities. Might create an environment to where the workplace isn't for you or for anyone else. It may create an environment to where you may feel you're not welcome. Your ideas aren't fitting for this particular place and space. So just a couple thoughts. Again, perspective and purpose. I continue to invite everyone to just deeply connect with the purpose and that forward momentum that we're all tasked with doing some great work. So let's do great things, but also do not forget to press play.